Good evening, folks. This is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you tonight with part 1 of the 5-pack. We're going to focus on Sunstreaker on part 1. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this around and get into part 1, Sunstreaker. And there is the recolored solid 1 yellow 5-pack version of Sunstreaker, looking awesome right here. I wanted to take a moment to look at these rims here and show you how this is really cool, except for the little holes on the inside, how it stacks and compares to the details of the Masterpiece rims versus the actual release. And if you look at the earlier release of this guy that's in the different colors of yellow, they pretty much got those rims 1 for 1 there, except for the tires are black on this and they're kind of gray right here. Especially with the naked eye, you can see the difference there. And you got the clear dark blue plastic, it's been painted, and therein is the problem throughout the whole shebang. It really shows up now on my camera as well as my naked eye. Like, it's just insane how when you put the two together, bam, and you got the logo different there in the front. I think the stuff is definitely well better painted on the new one versus the old one. Very lacking and very skimpy on it. Here's a look at the front ends together, and you can see this thing's been played with and well loved. You go back around on the side there, there's those rims. The back ends, looks like they opted not to use any yellow paint on the back end. I wish they would have done some red paint there. Love how they did the spoiler. So you got a yellow spoiler here, trying to blend in with that yellow, and that yellow just keeps fading over time over here. And you got the black little piece right there. Like how they did the details right here in the back of that right there. And going around on the side, just more of the same. And the bottoms, well, there again, it looks like they applied more paint to the black pieces, and it actually works as a win there. And you can see how that works out. That's kind of crazy. Let's do one other set of comparisons while we got them out here with, of course, the Masterpiece right there and the newly released concept Sunstreaker, because I do want to do this little comparison right here with them on the side. I'm going to get these back ends all lined up around the lines there. And you can see these two are directed together. That one's bigger, but in the game of moving forward, this one is the shortest of the crew. I just don't like the way it just kind of, from Masterpiece, it just gets smaller and smaller. That is not cool, but still, you can tell I'm a fan of Hasbro because I've got 4 different Sunstreakers here. You got your toy color, you got your animation color, you got this guy who is just absolutely amazing. Because not only does he got the spoiler silver there, and I like that they did at least try to get that to carry over with this animation version. This is just the toy version, and it's got some upgrade kits installed. We'll get into that in the robot mode. And then it's got like its little Cybertronian spoiler going on there. It's the shoulder pads or back in and all that. Anyway, to begin with, let's just go ahead and do a spin just for some prosperity. Let you see those back ends, how the lights on the Masterpiece, and I just love this Masterpiece. It's just got all the stuff that you would want in it, and then you can add the backpack effects to all of those. I just gotta say, I absolutely love whenever you do the toy version and or the extra engine bits, that this one absolutely crushes it. I wish that they could have incorporated it back into that mold, but then they even managed to give it in its concept form a unique play feature, as Cybertronian vehicles need to be weapons, high-speed weapons devices, and boom, there it is. Don't like the storage for the weapon there. Wish it would fold up inside of the car mode. And this one actually had a gun that folds up inside of there. Plus, if you take and you do this just right, you can get this other little gun feature to pop up on this guy here too. Just a second. to where you can get these things to fall back and then get that one little gun to pop up, just like in that 1G1 episode. That is just really awesome that it does that. Then you can fold it back down and fold the spoilers back in together, and voila, some futzing around. You got all that play feature going on there. That is so cool, guys. So with all that said and done, that's about going to do it for the vehicle mode. Let's get these guys converted. Get these two guys first converted, and then we'll bring in the other ones in 3, 2, 1, and there is the 5-pack Sunstreaker with this nicely updated paint and what have you. And we'll compare that with the old toy version. Firstly, this guy has a mixed match of all that stuff going on there. This has got a more toy decorated, accurate face with the silver. This one's got a more animation accurate with its painted face there. Looks really, really good. And you see the yuck on the right with that guy. And then somebody came along and did some gap fillers. I can't remember who it is. I have to go back and look in my notes, and then I'll add it down in the description below. I hope that they will also give the same kind of love and care here. As you can see how gappy and holy that still is. I think that's a missed opportunity, Hasbro. Even though you added some paint and premiumness, you didn't take time to even bother filling in the gaps. I'm so glad that we do got third-party people more passionate about the brand, and it just really stinks that sometimes it gets overlooked like it does. And they even got little bits that you can fit in there to make it look like the old cartoon. Let's go around here to the back, let's go around here to the back and take a look at that. You can just see where it was painted on the old version and how it's 3 different yellows, but you do get more solidarity there with the same yellow. The black bits got some silver painted on doing the spoilers instead of having the spoilers being added on with some little gimmicky stuff that didn't really work. That's why the spoilers are not there. But then you got yellow spoilers or you got the silver spoilers. All looking really, really good. And for further prosperity, let's see if this guy matches that actual other yellow in the Masterpieces robot mode in 3, 2, 1, and because what of course do these guys got in common is that they're trying to be more animation accurate. I think they really did nail it with this MP Sunstreaker, and this is just a retail version as best they could off of a former tool. Love the engineering here. You got butterfly bends and everything. You got those knees and articulation, the rockers and everything. If you go around to the back, you got the vac metal going on. I really do think that this could have been done here and made a lot of people sing it Hasbro's praises, but Hasbro keeps missing opportunities. It's got a backpack, but it's neat how this all cleans up and transforms, and you still get your waist swivel with this guy. You got lots of waist going on there, and you got an ab crunch. So that's freaking amazing. I just think that those are some staple holes that should be in the modern figures, not necessarily to the Masterpiece level, but it should have a version for the main line that has wrist swivels. This still is on the hinge and is baloney. There's other ones that do it and do it well. And wrist swivels should be incorporated. The elbows and whatnot should be there. I think this guy's got like double at the elbow or whatever. Yeah, it does. I mean, stuff should be done accordingly and done way better. And a lot of people's going to argue, well, that's just a Masterpiece versus the retail. Well, I mean, they both are going for some animation accurate, and the MP just crushes it. And I just don't like all the shortcuts that the retail version gets. I'm sick of this. In 2024, these should be better engineered than, say, even the concept when it just came out. Albeit it is a simpler kind of thing. It should never be dumbed down to where this is like kindergarten cyberverse nonsense. And I'm not trying to give a bad negative cyberverse connotation. It's just that the cyberverse deals with all this hollow space, and Studio Series needs to unadopt this kind of thing for wrist in a Studio Series figure. I think it looks so much better when you do get just a minor bit of articulation. even if it is on a hinge or whatever, the hinge thing shouldn't even be. It should be on a thing to where you can get the wrist swivels and the other stuff and what. And I just got it all out of focus. Sorry about that, guys. But you should be able to do all the stuff and things, wrist swivels, not necessarily the whole in and out thing, which is just a nice thing that the Masterpiece does right here. And then even a third party comes along and will make individually articulated fingers, but that might be a bit much even for that thing. So I get really frustrated whenever stuff gets dumbed down. I don't like seeing it get dumbed down. And then for more prosperity, we'll just get all four on the turntable. And here's your one more look at all of them, where it began, kind of, sort of, to where it's been and where it is today. I really just wish the stuff had stopped shrinking in that aspect and manner. I know that's a masterpiece, but I mean, they did get the animation stuff right there on the spot on, what have you. Been nice to see it get, what is it, downsized, kind of like the third parties are doing, and give us the, if you're gonna, yeah, give it to us right, and be faithful and true. I do like the animation. I do highly recommend this. Thanks again for sticking with me this long. Like I said, this is just a quick overview of the four that I've got out here, and being, you know, that is the oldest, and then boom, boom, and boom in the back there. That's about going to do it for Sunstreaker. If you don't want to wait till July, I mean, CMD Store's got you hooked up right now. I'm so glad that I folded and went ahead and got it. I don't like waiting on stuff now that I'm older, and you only live once, guys. So enjoy yourself, have fun. I highly recommend this guy. Thanks again for watching. You guys have an excellent week. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. And that's Sunstreaker part 1 of 5. Stay tuned to part 2, and we'll bring that to you soon. Have a great day, all. Until all are one.